You are the pride of the universe, saving trees by planting seeds in the minds of babes as well as the fertile ground we see.
Words are keys to communication. And without words, without understanding words written and spoken, it's kind of hard to navigate your environment.
Smog. We all fall. We all fall. But we get up. The sky falls.
I am a writer, so I have written since I was little. I have learned the art of performance, poetry.
This is my name. This is our name. You can't take it away.
My inspiration is revolution. I am always about change. I see a lot of things that are not just, so I strive for justice, and I write about what it means to be a more sustainable, holistic, and caring world.
I stand challenging traditions to allow for opportunities for women.
Inside of my house and outside of my house, I had some challenges. So, I think being able to write from a place of authenticity, even though some of the things you say may be hard truths for others, that's okay.
There was cowardice behind your actions. My potential to pass your potential scares your enterprise. The power behind your name will be lessened, along with the cars in your garage and your position in society.
I have a lot of anger in me that I let out through my poetry. And being able to have that as an outlet is healthy, being able to write things that, matter to me and somehow they matter to other people too. Like, I'm not the only one that's been wrongly screwed over by this, that, and the other. I want fresh and organic vegetables in my neighborhood. I don't have that in the grocery stores, even outside of my neighborhood. That's an injustice. Why can't our kids have education? That's an injustice. Being able to talk about those things are like where my art, where my writing and my performance comes from.
Through cooperative economics, we grow our own food. We build and own our own neighborhoods. We employ our own neighbors. We don't wait for others to give us value.
In my household, I sometimes didn't have a voice. So poetry gave me an opportunity to have a voice. I journaled like 3 times a day. It saved my life many days. It, made me really able to think about where I wanted to be and that I wanted to be here on earth, continuing the work of sharing what it means to be a creator. It's one thing to do work, but if you do work that affirms your life, you'll do it forever.
The train is an extension. The train extends the song. This is my name. This is our name. You can't take it away.
I went to Detroit Public Schools. I went to King High School. Love King, love everything that I learned, love the people. But my educational journey was tumultuous, and I think I survived because of the support that I received supplementally outside of the school system. In 2005, one of the things that was dismaying to me was the systematic closing of schools. I thought they deserved more. I thought they deserved better, and it shouldn't start tomorrow, it should start today.
All right, next word is what?
Adolescent.
All right, what does that mean? I founded No Allegiance Nation with the goal of building a nation of knowledge seekers, and we do that through consciousness raising and literacy attainment. So there's 3 pillars to our nation building work. So we have our basic literacy that we do through poetry and entrepreneurship. So we teach kids how to, write for themselves, basically affirming and creating self-worth. The second pillar is sort of our advanced literacy that we do through broadcast journalism. So I'm a community radio DJ, and I teach the young people about community radio DJing. So we are excited to kind of have our own mechanism to broadcast stories of Detroiters and Detroiters in Detroit neighborhoods and those voices that are marginalized like the young people. And then sort of the last pillar is survival literacy. We do that through agriculture and agrarianism. So we teach about land justice, we teach about food sovereignty, we teach about growing your own to feed yourself. I have 3 gardens that I grow at. We have a market, a community, and we have a healing butterfly garden that we manage.
So we are going to add words to a circle. They can either be your words or they can be words from the dictionary.
Every Tuesday and Friday, we have the Illuminate Literacy Entrepreneur classes. The young people are being introduced to a dictionary. They have words of the day, and every day they come in, there's usually 2 or 3 words on the board, and they get a chance to write the definition, learn the part of speech, use it in a sentence, and use it in alliteration.
active, attack, and asset.
I think it's basic skills that, everybody thinks they know, and the young people kind of support each other and just reaffirming that you don't have to know everything. And also, too, we're growing together. So just because you don't know this now don't mean you can't learn it and know it tomorrow.
Resilience means self-determination.
Beautiful. I think, the young people respect each other's space, and as artists, they're respecting the artist process of each of the young people that are in the room, but also they share their work so they can, share their alliterations, which sometimes be amazing. So they give the other students access to words that they didn't have access to. So they're building each other's vocabulary.
And I kept falling, and I got up because I was resilient.
Ooh, nice. In each class, we learn vocabulary, we write, and we go over performance techniques. And this evening, they're creating poems around being active, whatever that means to them.
I've been running ever since Sunset stopped selling Hope and started selling CDs to my shoppers. They call it lyrical healing.
He's a good teacher because sometimes he comes up with these ideas of writing that you would have never thought of. And here and there, he'll push you depending on what it is. And it'll make you better in doing poetry. Activate in 5, 4, 3, 2. It's time to make an impact, emphasizing the fact that change needs to happen, to not sit down and push back.
After they learn about journaling and then creating poems, they learn about putting it in a format that you can give to others, and then attaching a value to that. So putting a price on their poem, so then they can sell their poem. So they learn about value from self, and then they externalize that and become literacy entrepreneurs.
It's just crazy to think about that you could push yourself and others around you could push yourself and believe in you that much to the point where you have something to show everything that you've accomplished in this small period of time. If I wasn't in this program, I would have been lost. And it just makes it easier as a learning process. And it gives kids an outlet pretty much to where they can just express themselves as they choose to, which is amazing.
The heart of my culture needs healing, but you can't heal an open wound when shots are constantly fired through.
Being able to, create power and agency in young people and adults to tell their own stories and to create their own narratives through the power of language is why we do what we do.
My music degraded into some mess of jumbled words, but my liberty is still in need of liberation. Thank you.